What's going on, everybody? It's Robbie here again for another video. Today we're going to be talking about why everybody hates the BRZ so much. But before this video gets started, make sure you check out one of these two Instagrams that are linked down here below. They will also be in the description if you want a direct link to both of those Instagrams. One is mine, one is for the car, and I'd appreciate if you go check it out. And second thing is, if you are watching this video and you're not already subscribed, please take a second and either subscribe, or when the video is done or once you've had enough of it, go back to my channel, click on a few other videos and see if there's something there that maybe you like, and if you do, please be sure to hit that subscribe button, as we are trying to see a whole bunch of growth, and that would really help me out. Thank you very much. I'm sure you guys have all had a friend or been at a car show or said to someone, you know, like, oh, I would like to buy a BRZ. And what is their initial response? Is it's either, yeah, they love the car, because lots of people do. I'm not saying everybody hates it. But there's always been that person that you've said something about a BRZ to, and they go, man, BRZs are shit. Like, they're slow, I hate them, whatever. And there's really no good reason for this. And I mean, the main reason you're going to be hearing this is because people who aren't, I'm going to call them BRZ kind of people, they're not going to love the car. Like, there's people who are, I guess you could call them straight line people, and they love a car that goes damn fast in a straight line. But when it comes to a BRZ FRS 86, this just doesn't cut it for them, because when you step on it, yeah, it is not a drag car, and it doesn't go very fast in a straight line, and that's the sad truth. And so you'll hear initially people bashing on it because, oh, well, it's not fast. But something that you have to understand is this car isn't supposed to be a straight line speedster. Like, it's not a drag car by any means. And that's something that people just overlook, right? They don't look at a car in a whole. There's a lot of people who just look at numbers. Someone commented on one of my videos and was like, it's 2017, it's all about numbers. If the numbers aren't up there, whatever, the car doesn't matter. But it's not all about the numbers. So there's a lot of people that still think that way, obviously. And they'll look at a BRZ, 200 horsepower, slow. They don't look 200 horsepower, 2,700 pounds, you know, this thing actually does do pretty good numbers. It's not that far off of a lot of other cars. No, they just look at it, 200 horsepower, sucks. 0 to 60 time, nope, not fast enough. GTR is faster. Like, I feel like it just doesn't get enough love as it should. I recommend, if you're thinking about buying one, thinking about buying a new car in general, even if this isn't in your kind of realm of cars you're looking at, go give it a drive, because you will find you love this car or you hate it. But there are so many people that have bashed on this car and have been with me and gone, oh my god, like, this car is a lot of fun within your limits. And like a Mustang GT, you're gonna push it to the limits. You're never gonna do that. You're gonna push it through first and second. You're gonna be speeding way beyond belief, and you're either gonna get a bunch of tickets, or you're gonna drive like a sane person, and you're not gonna be able to push it to its limits. But this car, you find its limits and you work with them, and the car teaches you things that you learn from the car, and you learn from each other, and you're able to push this car to its limits and then play with its limits. And that's like a whole new world that a lot of people just don't want to play with. They just want numbers, and that's it. Another side of it is, I'm sure you've all had a friend or someone get something like a new phone or a new car or whatever, and you're like, oh, I hate them. Like, why would they buy that? Like, I hate that phone, or I hate that car, or whatever. Like, why would they buy that car? Like, I just hate it. And then a few years later, you probably look back, maybe now you own that car, you own that phone, and you probably look back and go, you know what? I think I was just jealous. I think I just liked it, but I didn't want to admit it because for whatever reason, my friend group or whatever didn't like it, and I didn't want to not fit in. I told them that, and that's it. But then you look back, these are for the mature people who aren't 12 and will actually admit that, yes, this has happened to them. And they look back and they go, you know what? I was jealous. And I really do like that car, and I think I was just mad because he had one, I didn't. That's a big thing with this car. It's affordable to the point where people like me, when I was 19, I could afford this car. So young people who are doers can afford this car. And then there's the other side of people who can't afford this car and they have cheaper cars. And that's where a lot of the hate comes from. People are so young and they have this car. And so people are just so much more ignorant and whatever because they're not mature enough. And they're like, oh, well, my friend has one, I hate it, whatever. And it's coming from the younger audience who's not mature enough to realize anything about cars. They just don't like it. So it makes it easy to hate because there's a big group of people that don't like it. Then it's easier to fit in with a big group of people that don't like it because you're always going to have someone, like I'm sure if you went to a car show, I hate BRZ, someone last reason that's becoming more relevant now that people are hating the BRZ is because, and this goes for the FRS GT26, I'm talking everything, is because they're so popular. So obviously they're not garbage cars if there's so many of them on the road. But do some people agree with me right now watching this video that GTRs used to be so like prestigious and rare, and just the way they are now, they're getting like more people have GTRs now. And are they still insane cars? Yes. Do they still do like incredible things? Yes. Do they still smoke cars that are way out of their leagues? Like, yeah. But is the excitement there when you see one at a car show still? Not as much. Why? Because they usually roll in a pack of 3 or 4, and there's already 1 or 2 there, and at least in my area, there's a lot of GTRs, and it's like, I still love them. I'm not bashing on it at all. It's just not as exciting to see one. So it's the same thing with the BRZ FRS, but there's so many of them, and there's so much aftermarket, so many kits, and so much stuff, really, available for these cars, and so many people have done all these mods, and it's just, people find it repetitive, so they're like, oh, I hate that car because, you know, everybody has one. If anybody ever tells you against buying one of these cars, don't listen to them. Go do your own driving. Research on the internet says nothing for no one. Get in a car. You cannot tell what a car is like from reading about it on the internet. You can't. It's just not good enough. You can watch videos, you can do this stuff kind of all day long, but unless you really, really drive one, you're never going to know exactly how it feels. And I recommend you guys all do that. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not already subscribed, go subscribe or go check out some other videos on my channel and let that be your deciding factor. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace out, guys. Thank you so much for watching.